Who was Sholah Athiyah? Why was his death so shocking that more than 500,000 people attended his funeral? Let's check out his story and the birth of the Egyptian Islamic University Association. Some time ago, in a small village called Tafahna al-Asraf in Mid-Gomer district, Dakhoulia province, Egypt, there were 9 poor friends who were just graduated from agriculture faculty. One of them was Mr. Athiyah. One day, they agreed to start a business together and they chose poultry farming. Unfortunately, they couldn't collect enough capital, so they proceeded to sell their lands, their wives' jewelry, and even borrowed some from other people, and finally started their small business as they waited for a new partner. The question remained, who would be the 10th partner? One day, Mr. Athiyah came to his friends and said, "I found our 10th partner." "Who is it?" his friends replied. Then Mr. Athiyah said with all confidence, "Allah. Allah will be our 10th business partner. We will devote 10% of our profits to Allah in exchange for His protection, care and safety from all illnesses." The rest of the group agreed, and then the contract was written in detail and recorded by notary with the role of the 10th partner included. Unexpectedly, after only one season, their business skyrocketed beyond their expectations. As a form of gratitude, the group agreed to increase the profit devoted to Allah by 20%. This continued each year until the profit reached 50%. One question you may have been wondering about: how were the profits allocated? The group allocated the profits to build an Islamic elementary school for male students, and followed by the one for female students shortly after. Then they also built a high school and a madrasa. Because the profits continued to rise, a Baitul Mal was formed. The group then proposed to government to build a university in the village. The proposal was initially rejected for the village's difficult access. Later on, they proposed the construction of a university alongside a train station and its tracks, with their own funding. The request was approved. And for the first time in Egyptian history, a university was built in a small village. In the following years, the number of faculty at the university increased and dormitories for male and female students were also constructed. Besides all of that, the train tickets were free to facilitate the transportation in and out of the village. Since the Baitul Mal was formed, poverty in the area began to decrease. The program was followed by other villages visited by Mr. Athiyah. Aid was given to the poor and widows. The unemployed youth were trained to manage vegetable plantations until they were independent and even able to export to other countries. During the harvest season, every family in the village received a package of vegetables. On the first day of Ramadan, the villagers held a break-fasting event when they cook and gather together in a field to enjoy various foods. Not only that, the Baitul Mal also helped orphan girls who wanted to get married by giving them furniture. The profits had brought an immense benefit to everyone in the area. In the end, it was agreed that 100% of the profits were to be devoted to Allah. Mr. Athiyah turned from a business partner into an employee of Allah. He asked his Lord to make him rely only on Him and no others. This is the story of Sholah Athiyah, the amazing person of this story. His sincerity made him reject the exposure of mass media completely. And now his sincere deeds continue to flow in everlasting benefits to everyone, and for him in the afterlife. MashaAllah. Still one question. Will this story remain only a story, or will it be our inspiration to do more in the name of Allah? Global Wakaf from ACT. Care for Humanity.